may indeed. Welcome into the guest room. Whether you intended to show up here or you have no idea where you are, we're happy to see you. Metaphorically speaking, that is. We can't see you through the podcast. This is the guest room, a show where we like to play guessing games. We do trivia things, and we also just have fun and hopefully make your day better along the way. I'm your host, Mike. That's Kevin over there.
Welcome, friends.
That's Andy.
Bueno.
And KD.
Hey, indeed.
And we are here today, gathered, our dearly beloved,
I think I'm in the wrong
Marriage. Marriage is what brings us together today.
And what we're doing today is a pub quiz. We've had some strong polls from some opinionated listeners saying that they want more pub quizzes. So here we are, delivering exactly what you asked for in an untimely fashion. So,
Which you can always count on us to do.
oh yeah, whatever you want, we'll get it to you when you don't want it. A pub quiz, if you guys don't know, if you're new to the show, in our format, is we each prepare 10 questions. Sometimes they're related to each other. Sometimes they're totally random. And we end up posing them to the other three contestants. As we make our cycles around, we'll each end up answering a total of 30 questions. And when it is our 10 questions, we do get a little bit of a bonus if we can get one or two people to get it correct. If all three or if zero get it, then the poser does not get a point for that question. But if one or two get it correct, then the poser gets 1 point for that question. So you feel free to play along with us at home. Let us know how you did. And we're just going to go ahead and kick it off. So, Kevin, you will be starting us out today.
All right. Well, thank you, brother.
You're welcome.
Brother. I was thinking more along the lines of Gettysburg, but yeah, Hulk Hogan's good too. All right. So the theme of my pub trivia this week is, are you smarter than a 7-year-old?
Oh, man.
Oh, is this your 7-year-old?
My 7-year-old.
Oh, man. No, I'm not.
Gave me these 10 questions, but I decided you're not smarter than a 7-year-old.
Good.
So I dumbed them down by a factor of about 2 in total to see if you're smarter than half of a 7-year-old.
Oh,
Maybe a bunch of Ninjago questions.
So this is like, are you smarter than a 3.5-year-old? So here we go.
Don't you have a 3.5-year-old?
Don't you have one of those too?
No, not right now, actually. One just left and one's coming up on that milestone. So the secondary theme is science. Okay, here we go. Name 3 of the 6 parts of an animal cell. Everyone seems relatively...
I think I'm definitely
confident
in
about
the
this.
5-year-old range as far as knowledge is concerned.
All right.
I feel comfortable.
Good. All right.
Yeah.
Everybody's got some answers here. Andy, go ahead and show me what you got.
I got nucleus, ribosome, and mitochondria.
You're a ribosome.
Okay, you only have 2. KD,
Oh, I've got nucleus, mitochondria, and ribosomes.
you've only got 2. Mike,
You had the exact 3. I
Yeah.
have cell wall, cell membrane, and nucleus.
you've only got 2. So none of you get any points.
Cell
And
wall's
also,
a
I don't
plant.
get points.
No.
Yes? Cell wall's only in plants.
Question 2.
No, it just doesn't have a cell membrane. I'm pretty sure both have cell wall.
Question 2. Name a part of a plant cell that isn't in an animal cell. There are... You have one guess. There are 2 things you could choose. Part of a plant cell that is not a part of an animal cell.
Wait, do we know? Are we going to find out which 2 were correct for each?
Yeah, so after the second question, I will tell you kind of the answers to the first and second questions. All right, go ahead and reveal.
Yeah, mitochondria.
Andy says mitochondria.
I've got cell wall.
Cell wall.
I've
and
got chloroplasts.
chloroplasts. Cell wall and chloroplasts are correct. Mitochondria is in both an animal and a plant cell. So there are 6 parts of an animal cell: nucleus, vacuole, cell membrane, Golgi bodies, cytoplasm, and mitochondria. The other 2 parts, there are 8 parts of a plant cell, are cell wall and chloroplasts. Question 3. Name 3 of the 6 kingdoms of living things.
Kingdom, phylum, class.
Yeah, this is a different question from when I was 7.
I'm kind of sad how much my knowledge has diminished since I was the age at which I learned these things.
Are you finding that you have not used it at all
You
in your
said
life?
3?
3 of the 6 kingdoms of living things.
6. This did not exist when I was 7.
No, it did.
There were 2.
No.
There were 2 when I was 7.
4 more have manifested since then.
Well, if the Earth's growing like 15 billion years every year, we can add 4 kingdoms in however many years.
Looks like Mike and KD have an answer. Andy, you good?
Sure.
All right.
I only got 2.
Andy, what you got?
What? Vertebrates, invertebrates?
Okay. He says vertebrates and invertebrates. KD.
Animal, plant, and fungi.
I
Okay,
have the
Mike?
same 3.
All right. Both of you get points,
Oh.
as well as me. The 6 kingdoms of living things are Animalia, Plantae, Fungi, Protista, Archaea, and Bacteria.
I think I heard a pizza in there.
All right. Number 4. Name one of the 8 types of invertebrates. Name one of the 8 types of invertebrates.
Is this like a class or something?
There are 8 types of invertebrates.
Okay.
Name one of them.
Science rules. Are insults included in this? Like if I wrote KD.
You
get my own
You would
type?
get a phantom point. There's no doubt about that. Everyone seems to have an answer written down. Andy, what do you got?
Jelly thing.
Jelly thing.
Can we get non-biology questions?
KD.
Wormular.
Wormular and Mike. Protozoa. I'm sorry, no one gets any points. The 8. I only asked for 1. The 8. KD, you were the closest. The 8 types of invertebrates are sponges, stinging cell animals, flatworms, roundworms, segmented worms, mollusks, sea stars, and arthropods.
A lot of worm representation in that category.
3. Threefs? Threefs worm representation. All right. Number 5. Name all 5 types of vertebrates.
All 5?
All 5. My 7-year-old can get every one of
I'm
these
sure
right.
he can.
And my 5-year-old's not far behind.
I'd like to phone a friend, please.
my
How old's your
5-year-old.
friend?
Oh, man. I think I would be surprised by one of these. Like
He would just trick you and tell you it's a book or something.
Booger McFarlane.
Yeah. All right. Anybody still right? Oh, wait, Katie needs a little time. If you're playing along at home, I hope you're not cheating. Mike looks ready.
But would it matter?
Andy looks ready. What do you mean, would it matter? It's integrity. It matters.
Gonna beat us either way.
Katie appears ready. So,
Yep.
Andy, what do you got?
Nothing.
Nothing. Cool. That didn't take you long to write.
Nope.
Katie, what do you got?
I got mammal, reptile, amphibian, birds, and crustacean.
Okay. Mike, what do you got?
I have 4 of those minus crustacean plus fish.
Mike, you get a point.
Darn it! I forgot about fish.
Don't we all from time to time?
Are crustaceans invertebrates?
Speaking of which, they're invertebrates, yes. They would probably fall into the arthropods category, is my guess. Perhaps mollusks, I don't know. I don't really know what those things are. I'm getting a...
Oh, good. They don't show up later on.
Here's my thing about fish.
You have a thing about fish?
You have a thing about fish?
I think that they should be named... They should switch names so that their name matches their taste. And so I think that salmon and mahi-mahi should change names. Anyway.
Switch names?
Yeah, absolutely.
They should switch names.
Yes. Salmon should be called mahi-mahi, and mahi-mahi should be called salmon.
But what about the color of salmon being the color of salmon meat?
That color is now called mahi-mahi.
I actually kind of like that, yeah. Wow, you're rocking the mahi-mahi, I see.
Yeah. All right, number 6.
Would Tim Salmon have to change his last name?
Yes.
Tim Mahi-Mahi?
No, he was kind of boring. Name 2 of the 5 parts of a flower. I almost went with 3, but I decided to keep it at 2 on this one, make it a little easier.
One I actually feel decent about.
Everyone's got answers. Andy, what do you got?
Pistil and pollen.
Pistil and pollen. Katie, what do you got?
Pistil and petal.
Pistil and petal. Mike, what do you got?
Petal and stamen.
Petal and stamen. Katie and Mike, you get points.
Pollen's not a part?
The 5 parts of a flower are petal, stamen, pistil, anther, and sepal.
And
Where's the pollen?
and that's why we didn't get those two.
Yeah, I was like Stamen, and I was like, wait, am I just thinking that because I want the Mariners to sign Marcus Stroman? I don't know. Stoneman.
John Stamos. All right, number 7. What is okay? Let me set this question up.
Yeah.
Okay, Colin.
I'm going to read in order the classifications of living things. I'm going to leave out 2 of the words in my list of classification of living things. I want you to tell me one of the 2 words that I leave out.
I got you, Bob.
Here we go. Domain, kingdom, class, order, family, species.
2.
I want one of the 2 that I left out. You all seem pretty confident on this one. Andy?
Phylum.
Phylum?
Phylum.
Phylum?
Phylum.
Phylum. Yes, I left out phylum. It's domain, kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. Well done. I don't get a point, but
That
all
was
of you
my
do.
nickname in high school.
Species?
Genus.
Oh. All right, number 8. Name 3 of the 4 ways animals reproduce. My 7-year-old son knows all 4.
I think you probably should have just left it at 3.
There's the birds, there's the bees, there's the protista.
I have absolutely
Fruitista?
no idea.
Did you say frutista?
Yeah.
Fruitopia. Oh,
Cuscotopia.
I miss Fruitopia.
Andy, what do you think Cuscotopia is from?
Is a special drink in Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
I'm just making stuff up right now.
I'm running out of room, so I'm just not answering this one.
All right. Andy, go ahead and reveal. Sexual. Asexual
Yeah.
and replication.
That's actually like close.
Is that right?
Did he get that right? KD, what did you write?
Nothing.
Mike? Duplication and replication. What's that movie from the 90s? Is it Duplicity?
I don't know.
Where the guy like
Serendipity?
he like
Congeniality?
replicates himself like 5 times or something like that, and like each one that comes out is like dumber than the last. I can't remember.
I don't know, but I think I'm the fifth
multiplicity. It's multiplicity. That's what it's called. None of you get any points, unfortunately.
I was really hoping Andy was right.
He was. I was close to giving it to him. The 4 ways are live birth, egg, fragmentation, and budding.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
Huh.
Number 9. Name 4 of the 6 parts of the geosphere.
What's the question?
Name 4 of the 6 parts of the geosphere. We're out of biology, Andy. You should be happy about that.
Now to geology.
Oh, that helps.
The word geosphere didn't do it for you?
Nope.
Okay.
How many are we naming?
4 of the 6. There's some real deep thought
I've
going
got
on.
3 out of the 4.
3 out of the 6.
No, 3 out of the 4 that you want.
I wrote,
Wait. I don't want to know what you wrote yet.
well, I know, but I'm saying I wrote 5, and there's one I'm like, about, so I crossed it out.
Okay. All right. Andy, what'd you get?
Core, crust, mantle, lithosphere.
Now I know what the geosphere is.
Okay. KD.
Crust, upper mantle, lower mantle, core, and I crossed out atmosphere because I wasn't sure. So not counting atmosphere.
So what were your 4?
Crust, upper mantle, upper mantle, lower mantle, and core.
Okay. Mike.
Isn't there an inner core and an outer core? I have rocks, water, people, and hygiene.
And high choose?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No points for anyone.
Darn it.
Both KD and, well, KD got 2, kind of 3. Andy got 3. The 6 parts of the geosphere are core, mantle, crust, hydrosphere, biosphere, atmosphere.
Darn it.
Lithosphere is not one of them.
No. No. We don't. It's not like a part of the atmosphere where, like, Walt Whitman is writing poems or something like that.
I would not mind taking a trip to that part of the
Number 10. Name the 3 types of rock. And roll your body.
I almost just made a fatal error.
Am I overcomplicating this question?
Yes.
Name the 3 types of rock.
I don't know why I still have this one in my brain and not all the others, but it's in my brain.
I don't know. Are you overcomplicating it? Because you don't have any words written down at all.
Perhaps you may be undercomplicating it.
None. There are no rocks.
All right. Everyone appears to have
Can you let Mike
something
answer
written
first?
down. Andy, go ahead.
Basalt, limestone, and lava?
Okay.
I've got porous, non-porous,
Oh,
and
boy.
molten.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
I think he might actually have an example from each. Igneous, metamorphic, and sedimentary.
Mike gets a point.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, I've heard the word igneous before.
I was going to write hard rock, soft
I almost
rock.
wrote sedentary.
All right. I got 5 points.
I am not smarter than a
I got 6 points.
I got 4 points.
1.
All right. Well, thank you, Kevin, for your questions.
You're welcome.
You apparently did a very good job because you're right there along with the rest of us as far as points are concerned. So it will. Sorry, Andy, I didn't mean to leave you out. It will now be my turn. This one is also categorized, and the category is city nicknames. All right. So I'm going to give you the nickname, and you give me the city.
No.
Much easier than the other way around.
Yes.
Yeah.
First one, City of Light. The City of Light.
This is going to be harder than I
Like, is this worldwide?
Anything that could be considered a city.
That didn't answer my question.
This is hard.
This is one of the harder ones, yes. The City of Light. All right, reveal. Kevin says heaven. Andy says
Nothing.
nothing. And KD says
Paris.
Paris, and KD is correct.
Ooh, got lucky.
So it is worldwide.
Isn't God light?
The city of light?
Doesn't he live in heaven?
Is heaven a city?
The city
Yes.
of heaven.
Number 2,
Upstate New York.
the Holy
No.
City.
Probably depends on who you ask, huh?
Seem to be no complaints. All right, reveal. Kevin says Jerusalem. Andy says Jerusalem. And KD says Rome. Jerusalem is the answer.
I could have said heaven again, though.
Could have. Question number 3. The fashion capital of the world.
Not heaven, probably.
You don't think they sport some sweet garb up in heaven?
I don't know.
Do you think they say sport?
I imagine so.
Sweet garb.
The fashion capital of the world.
Like, just pick the place on the globe farthest from me.
My closet. Kevin says Milan. Milan, darling, Milan. Andy says Milan. KD says Milan. You're all correct. You all know the fashion capital of the world.
Wow.
Katie wearing his stupid vest over there.
They have some really narrow
Wait.
cold fronts in Milan.
Wait. Do you hate vests because you think they're dumb, or do you think they look dumb?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think those are mutually exclusive. Question number 4. The Big Muddy York.
That's the nickname?
Big Muddy York. Or sometimes just Muddy York, but the full nickname is the Big Muddy York. Andy's looking back and forth at me like I'm stupid or he's stupid, but he's sure it's one of us.
Also
like-
not mutually exclusive.
Will you guys hate me if I make that a Jeopardy category?
Wha-
Things that aren't mutually exclusive.
Yes.
I don't know.
But also not mutually exclusive.
Everyone ready?
Yeah.
All right, reveal. Kevin says New York. Andy says
Hoboken.
Hoboken.
I like it.
KD says York. I'm sorry, the correct answer is Toronto.
You thought one of us would get that right?
I hoped. A guy can hope.
Oof.
All right, question 5. Rain City.
Huh, I don't know this.
Rain City.
Does this place have 2 nicknames?
There may be cities with multiple nicknames,
Okay.
but that's why I'm giving you the nickname. Reveal. Kevin says Seattle. Andy says Seattle. And KD says Portland. You guys are in the right area, but I'm sorry, it is Vancouver.
Ah.
That
I
is
almost put that.
most commonly referred to as Rain City, with no space, which is kind of weird. Rain
City?
Rain City.
Like Rip City?
Yeah. We built this city. Question 6. Little Cuba. Ooh, turn that into a before and after.
Like a little Cuban sandwich.
Little Cuba Gooding Jr. All right, everyone ready? Kevin says Miami. Andy says Miami. KD says Miami, and you are all correct.
Wow, you're not doing great, Mike.
No, apparently not. Neither are you, though. Question 7. The city that never sleeps.
Heaven?
Just write a country.
I think I'm wrong. I'm second guessing myself.
Okay.
Okay. I'm ready.
Ready. All right. Kevin says New York. Andy says
New York City.
New York City. KD says New York City. You're all correct.
I thought it was Philadelphia.
I thought you would say Seattle.
Why?
Sleepless in Seattle.
Oh.
Nice.
Question 8. Bride of the Sea. Not a lot of writing going on. A little bit more. Andy's ready. Kevin's ready. KD's ready. Reveal. Kevin says Sydney. Andy says Copenhagen. KD says Boston.
Wow,
I'm sorry.
3 continents.
The answer is Venice.
Oh, that makes sense.
The
I mean,
watery
all
one.
three pretty decent guesses, I think.
Yeah, not bad.
So Copenhagen has that mermaid statue.
That's true.
Not as
I've
good.
seen it, dude. It's like not worth going
Oh,
to.
it's very tiny.
Yeah.
Question 9. Gateway to the West. Everyone is ready and confident. KD is fixing his lines. Kevin says St. Louis. Andy says St. Louis. KD says St. Louis, and they're all correct. Final question in this city nickname quiz. The city of 100 spires. All right. Andy, you ready?
Yeah.
It's a long city name. All right. Kevin says Moscow. Andy says Frankfurt. And KD says Madrid. The answer is Prague.
Darn.
A lot of binary questions there. You guys either all got them or did not. So I ended up with only 2 points that round.
I got 5.
5.
5.
Wow. 5s all around. Quite interesting. All right. Well, thank you, Mike, for your questions. You're welcome. No problem. KD, you were next.
Cool.
What are scores going into halftime? Total scores.
10.
6.
9.
8. Close-ish.
Close-ish.
Cloche?
Isn't that like a type of soup?
No, I think it's a pastry, isn't it?
I thought it was like a dish. Like a piece of...
You're thinking of a cloche.
That's right. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, I'm thinking of a knish.
Oh, I was thinking of goulash.
Ah.
Not the commish?
What just happened?
Question 1, name a type of soup. No. All right. Question number 1, who was the 3rd vice president of the United States?
Oh, this could be a total trick question. You feel me?
No.
Can you please repeat the question?
Who was the 3rd vice president of the United States?
And by this, we don't necessarily mean the vice president of the 3rd president.
Correct. All right, are we all ready?
Yep.
Let's reveal. Mike says Thomas Jefferson. Kev says James Madison. And Andy says Alexander Hamilton. That is incorrect, all of you. It is Aaron Burr.
Sir.
Pardon me. Are you Aaron Burr, sir? Question number 2. Who held the all-time home run record before Barry Bonds?
You mean who still holds the all-time home run record?
Not single season, all time, right?
All time.
Okay.
Let's reveal. Mike says Babe Ruth. Kev says Hank Aaron. And Andy says Hank Aaron. It is Hank Aaron.
That was a targeted question.
Targeted away from you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question number 3. Who was the U.S. Secretary of Treasury in 2008, i.e., the Great Recession? Who was the U.S. Secretary of the Treasury in 2008?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Which is to say,
Not.
goulash?
Cloche.
I don't.
I don't even know what other words you guys said. All right, the real Mike says Babe Ruth. Kev says Alan Greenspan, and Andy says
No, nothing.
nothing.
It was nothing. Nothing. Literally nothing. I couldn't think of his name. Greenspan's right though.
No, it's not.
Oh,
It's Henry Paulson.
I was the closest, though.
You were, because Alan Greenspan at least is in that industry and was alive then.
Yes.
Hank or Henry Paulson.
You didn't think one of us was going to get that, did you?
I thought Andy would.
why me?
Because I think an unreleased episode, you knew that Bear Stearns was the first bank to fail in 2008 or something like that.
It's true.
Yeah.
Maybe you can find that on Patreon.
Question number 4. In the eponymous Shakespeare play, this King of England invades France.
Meow.
All right, let's reveal. Mike says King Henry VIII. Kev says King Lear. And Andy says Henry. It is King Henry V. I can't give it to any of you and myself. Andy wasn't specific enough, and Mike was just wrong.
Also, I was wrong.
Yeah, there's that. Yeah. Henry wasn't the name of the play.
Did he have a play, King Henry
Oh,
VIII?
I don't think so. I'm not sure though.
I was right.
No, you weren't.
It was Henry. King
You were,
Henry.
you were like 1/8 right.
1/5.
I'll take an eighth of a point.
Question number 5. This music group featured Janet and Tito.
There's like a weird non-pattern going on, and I don't know what it is.
Reveal. Mike says Jackson 5. Kev says Jackson 5. Andy says Jackson 5. That's correct, even though it looks like Andy says Jacksons.
It was Jackson the Eighth.
Technically kind of correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that their logo? It should have been.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if it was. Question number 6. He won the Battle of New Orleans after the War of 1812 was over. He won the Battle of New Orleans after the War of 1812 was over. And you're right, Mike. There is a sort of pattern going on here. Let's reveal. He won the Battle of New Orleans after the War of 1812 was over. Mike says Lafayette. Is that what that says?
Yeah.
Lafayette. Kev says Andrew Jackson, and Andy does not have an answer. It is Andrew Jackson. Question number 7. He is here.
Excuse me?
He is here. Let's reveal. Mike says Smith. Kev says Cactus Andy, and Andy says Andrew Smith. That is correct.
I figured out the pattern.
Question number 8. He saw a vision in New York and inspired Brigham to move to Utah. All right, let's reveal. Mike says Joseph Smith. Kev says Joseph Smith, and Andy says Joseph Smith. You are all correct, and I don't get a point. Question number 9. To Mike's chagrin, this men's clothier abbreviates their first name in their logo. All right, let's reveal. Mike says Joseph A. Bank. That is correct. Kev says Joseph A. Bank, and so does Andy. You all got it right, and I don't get a point.
Dumbest name. Or abbreviation.
Jose A. Bank.
Jose Bank.
Question number 10. The Diamondbacks won the World Series in 2001 in this stadium.
Oh, no. Oh, the SAT thing is happening to me. Do you change your answer and be stupid because the first one was right, or do you not change your answer and be stupid because you thought of changing it to the right one?
I don't know. What doth one do?
I'm going to stick with what I know.
Okay, let's reveal. Mike says BOA. Kev says Bank One, the Bob. And Andy says Bank One Ballpark. Kev and Andy are correct.
If I would have figured out the pattern earlier, I would have gotten way more.
Yep.
All right.
I came out of that with 4 points.
8.
6.
5.
So going
Kev,
into...
you got 8? Nicely done.
Yeah, all but Greenspan and Lear.
So you're Henry's. You were just
Wait,
not.
you got the vice president?
Oh, no, 7, sorry.
Should I start asking about other questions too?
Please, because I'll be proved right on everything else.
We're 1 for 1 so far. All right, going into final round, I've got 12 points total.
17.
I also have 12.
And 13 for me.
Wow.
All right, Andy, take us home.
Okay.
Wait, I have 14. My bad.
Okay, Kevin.
Wait, I have 15.
Wait, you are Kevin. Okay. The theme is song titles. So you have to come up with a song title. But what I did is I took song lyrics and I put them through multiple Google translations.
Oh, yes.
I went
no.
from English to traditional Chinese to German to Greek to Armenian to Estonian and then back to English.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow. I feel like it would have been hard with just one.
So I'm
And
going.
we've got to get the song title right.
You've got to get the song title, and it's. You'll be okay. I feel like you'll be okay. Okay.
Every little thing.
Question number 1. It's okay. It's okay, boys, right? But which can be cooler than cooler? Cold? I can't hear you. What's better than cool? Cold.
That's not the title, right? That's from the song.
It's from the song.
Can you read it again?
It's okay. It's okay, boys, right? But which can be cooler than cooler? Cold? I can't hear you. What's better than cool? Cold.
Did you target me with all of these? Because that would be great.
No. Okay, let's reveal. Katie says no clue. Mike says ice ice baby, and Kevin says hey ya. Kevin, you are correct. Hey ya. Outcast.
No,
Said what's
never-
cooler than
never
being
heard it.
cool? Ice cold.
Oh, so it was like pretty close.
That's why I didn't put-
All right.
I didn't put that part into Google Translate because,
Okay, now,
Okay.
ladies.
Question number 2. My smoothie took all the kids to the garden. He is better than you.
I actually don't know the title of the song.
I mean, if I'm not right, I'm a word off.
Right. That's the problem with this. It's like song titles are not necessarily. Yeah.
If I'm wrong, I think I'm wrong in a way that's still going to get a point.
He said you got to get the title right.
Okay, then fine.
Is everyone ready? Katie says it's better than yours. Mike says milkshake. Kevin says milkshake. Kevin and Mike are correct. It is milkshake. Question number 3.
2 points for Andy so far.
They hate watching and try to catch me driving soiled.
Man, I wish you could get bonus points for giving the
The rapper name?
the,
Or-
the,
I shouldn't say the rapper name.
the artist name for all
Sure.
of these songs.
Yeah.
Sorry, Andy.
All
You're
right.
not getting a point on this one.
Katie says
Oh.
Gangster's
Yes,
Paradise. Mike says Right and Dirty. Kevin says Right and Dirty. The correct answer is Right and Dirty.
Wait, is that a different song?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Wait, what? How does Gangster's Paradise go?
spending most our lives living in a gangster's paradise.
Not like that.
Oh, you know what? So I went from.
As
They
I
see
walk
me
through the
roll
valley
down
of the
Okay, yeah,
shadow
so-
of death.
Hating.
So both of those I just know from Weird Al.
Yes.
Yeah, and I thought they were the same song.
Sorry. Question number 4. William Denim. Not my favorite. She is just a girl who claims to be me, but that boy is not my son. He said that I am the same, but the child is not my son.
That's so good. Oh, man. That's so good.
Can you repeat?
William Denim is not my favorite. She is just a girl who claims to be me, but that boy is not my son. He said that I am the same, but the child is not my son.
Oh, I'd like to see the what was it, Armenian?
Okay, Katie, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, reveal. Katie says Billie Jean. Mike says Billie Jean. Kevin says Billie Jean. You're all correct.
Wow,
It's
William
Billie
Denim
Jean.
really helped me out.
William
Yeah.
Denim.
I've never heard that song. Never heard of that song.
Oh, man.
Wow.
I didn't get a point, but that was worth it.
Michael Jackson? But the kid is not my son.
No.
Ooh, let's never do that again.
Okay. Question number 5.
Those notes were mutually exclusive.
Unfortunately, they were not.
His hands are sworn. His sons are weak. His hands are heavy. Sweater will vomited someone's noodles.
Can you repeat, please?
His hands are sworn. His sons are weak. His hands are heavy. Sweater will vomited someone's noodles.
Not going to be able to think of the song. I know exactly what the song is, but
Just get through it, and you'll come across it.
I don't know the verse that well enough to get to the chorus. I can give you a word that should have been the word that you read.
Okay, reveal. KD says lose yourself. Mike says spaghetti. And Kevin says lose yourself. It is lose yourself.
And the music, the moment you want it. Where were you getting stuck, Mike? Were you just like you're?
I don't know the verses to the
Mom's
song.
spaghetti.
Yeah.
Mom's spaghetti. Mom's spaghetti. Vomit.
Knees-
Mom's spaghetti.
Knees weak, arms are heavy.
I don't know. I don't actually know that song. I know the parody of that song, and I couldn't even find the chorus.
You know,
of
Eminem
that.
opened up Mom's Spaghetti in Detroit.
I saw.
That's awesome.
Question number 6. He took the money when needed. He was actually a slim, 3-legged friend. Over time, he was a goldsmith.
I'd like to see fictions written off of these.
This is the first one I have definitely not known for sure.
Okay, everyone's ready? Reveal. KD says gold digger. Mike says gold digger. Kevin says gold digger. You're all correct. Gold digger.
Is that the Kanye song?
Yeah. Okay.
What's a three-legged friend?
I don't know. That's just what it came out. That's what it came out to be. I don't ask questions. I copy exactly what it outputs.
I think maybe
which
a
will
broke.
Like a bloke, and then a bloke becomes
No,
a,
like I think a broke would have only 3 legs instead of 4.
You have 4 legs?
If you translate it into common Chinese and then Armenian.
An Estonian.
And then
Yep.
Greek.
Greek. Okay.
That was interesting. You chose a lot of languages. Never mind. That's just nerdy.
Yep.
Nope. Question number 7.
We'll never get to do a Four Wives podcast if you keep that up.
Oh, man.
Everyone else's observation was exactly where you stopped. That's interesting. You chose a bunch of languages.
Yeah. Question number 7. Honey.
Hey, Kev, I stopped, though. I was like, yeah, you know what? Like, nobody actually wants to hear that. There's got to be someone out there with enough grace.
Honey came in and took the red hand and went to the girl next door. This picture was all in the open butt. How to forget what I found in the bathroom. We gave her a hole punch.
What? Could you please repeat the question?
Honey came in and took the red hand and went to the girl next door. This picture was all in the open butt. How to forget what I found in the bathroom. We gave her a hole punch.
How'd you come up with this idea?
I saw something similar where it was just one way, but then I took it to the extreme.
Yeah, you really did. I wonder, was it that different? Like, did you keep doing...
some songs I went through, it came up so obscure that you couldn't even know what it was. So I eliminated those. I felt like there's a specific part of this lyric that if you know the song, you'll get this.
I feel like it's somewhere in my brain,
Yeah.
but my brain refuses to grab onto that part and is instead focusing on another part that I know is wrong, and I know yeah.
You sound like your guess might be the same as mine.
If I were to sing it in the tune, I think you would get it.
Oh.
All right. Is everyone ready?
Can you sing the translation for us?
No.
Cool, maybe I'm right.
All right. Katie says, smack that. Mike says, big butts. And Kevin says, caught me red-handed. Kevin, you're right. It's the wrong name of the song.
I don't know what the name of the song is.
The name of the song is Wasn't Me
Oh, right.
by
Yeah.
Shaggy.
I knew it was Shaggy.
Yeah. So it's like it's caught me red-handed. And so that if you knew that part,
Oh,
you
was
would
that the
get
thing where
rest.
he's like, wasn't me? That thing.
This Wasn't Me is the name of
Yeah.
the song. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Wait, wasn't
We should-
me is
we
the one
really
where he
shouldn't-
says wasn't me?
we really shouldn't go into any more detail on that song.
Correct. If we want to keep this all in the open.
I was in
all-
college once. Kids, don't go listen to that song.
Question number 8. I think it's special what's behind you. Come back and I'll clean the diffuser. Bring it to the bridge. Everyone ready? Katie
Sure.
says, set fire to the rain. Mike says, question mark. Kevin says, 24 karat magic. No, the correct answer was sexy back.
Ah, yeah.
Bring it to the bridge.
Can you do more of that
Yeah.
song?
Yeah, sorry. Question number 9. So no points for me. Craft speech. Craft speech. Craft clock injected all the way. Oh, is cheerful by bike?
This is poetry.
Craft speech. Craft speech. Craft clock injected all the way. Oh, is cheerful by bike.
My answer's for Mike.
Everyone ready?
Yep.
Katie says happy. Mike says say the words. And Kevin says no handlebars. You're all incorrect. I'm going to sing it in the tune.
Please don't.
Okay. It was Jingle Bells.
I almost wrote Jingle
Are you
Bells.
kidding me?
Craft speech, craft injected all the way. Oh, what fun it is.
I almost wrote Jingle
Oh,
Bells.
it's cheerful by bike. It just, when the translation went through, that's all it came up with. Sleigh somehow got translated to bike by the end.
But where did craft
craft
speech
speech.
come from?
Jingle and craft somewhere along.
Wait.
Jingle bells, jingle bells. Craft speech, craft clock. Injected all the way.
I almost wrote
Oh, wait, is it the jingle that becomes speech?
It must.
Like, yeah. Well, translating that many times, it could.
Okay, question number 10. It's a long lyric, but I had to go long to hopefully give you a chance at it.
Or just not start where you did.
No, I won't say more. Question 10.
Star Spangled Banner.
Ready for marquee collection? Go to Dance Floor Professional. I know that if my new cigarette hits, I'm crazy. I just can't sit down. Maybe I got a joke with Jeter. Oh, that's all. Give it to your friends and we'll shoot. Grandson Wishin's children are here celebrating DeLacy with this beautiful cigar child from Cuba. Cuba just bit off so as to not shine. Was looking at me. Would you like me to repeat it?
Is there more?
Nope.
Go to the part that's going to help us get it.
That would give it away.
I assume it's got to be the Jeter thing.
Ready for marquee collection. Go to Dance Floor Professional. I know that if my new cigarette hits, I'm crazy. I just can't sit down. Maybe I got a joke with Jeter. Oh, that's all. Give it to your friends and we'll shoot. Grandson Wishin's children are here celebrating DeLacy with this beautiful cigar child from Cuba. Cuba just bit off so as not to shine.
I don't know of any songs with Derek Jeter's name in them.
What about DeLacy?
Also that.
This is really not a category for me.
This one was tough.
You think?
Okay, everyone. KD says Empire State of Mind. Mike says Cuba. And Kevin says Babe Ruth. No. The correct answer was Getting Jiggy with It.
Huh.
The only lyrics I know to that song are na 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 na.
What about Get Jiggy with It?
Ready on your mark. Let's
Mostly
go.
no.
I know you go. Psycho. When the dance floor hits.
Sorry.
You got a Prada bag with a lot of stuff in it.
Nope.
Huh.
Anyways.
I've never heard it.
Interesting. All right, so final. I got out of that category with 4 points, and they were early on.
I got 3.
I struggled.
6.
I got 4 as well.
Well, I think we know who's going to win, but tally up your final scores. I've got 17.
I've also got 17.
16.
23.
Wow.
Wow.
That was actually fairly close. So Kevin is our winner of today's pub quiz. Was it? I mean, how did you do on the individual quizzes? Did you?
6 Andy, 7 KD, 5 Mike, 5 Kevin.
Interesting.
Pretty
Okay.
balanced.
So yeah, it wasn't like one particular quiz that gave you all the points. I think my struggle was my own. I only got 2 points out of that round, so that was pretty rough for me.
Yeah. What about KD? What was your score breakdown?
I've erased it already, but it was 4 for you. Let's see, 1, 2, 5 for Mike, 5 for myself, and 3 for Andy. I just don't know songs.
What was your breakdown, Andy?
It was 1 for you.
Wow.
5 for Mike. 6 for KD. And 4 for me.
Yeah. So I just avoided having a bad one,
Yeah.
and each of you had at least one bad one.
That's interesting. Huh. I have to have more averagely good knowledge, apparently. All right. Well, well done, Kevin. Thank you all for those questions. And listeners, please let us know how you did. If you beat 23, awesome. Tell us by emailing theguestroom.podcast@gmail.com. Or you can comment on Facebook, Instagram, or just tell us in person if you know who we are. It's been great having you around. Remember, go find us on Patreon. We have a few different tiers. We teased that on a previous episode, so go look us up. Find the different ways you can get involved and support us.
Keep us guessing.
And you can also be the recipient of some sweet merch coming soon. So thank you again for listening, and we hope that you tell all your friends, give us a nice review, and as always, farewell.